I recall very well that some very few numbered pensioners of the local government authority, local government council area, particularly some few teachers, came to protest at the front of the government house gate sometime 1-2 weeks ago. And I stated categorically that day that Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa's administration has done a lot in trying to elevate the sufferings of pensioners, both state and local government pensioners in the state. And I did also mention to the extent that before January 2022, the state government was giving a grant of 300 million naira monthly to local government councils to enable them reduce the pension arrears that was particularly in place as at that time. And from January this year, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa has willingly and graciously approved that we increase it from 300 million monthly to 500 million naira monthly, again in trying to elevate the sufferings of our people who are retired from service. I actually don't envy them. It's important for us to do the best that we can to ensure that they live a better life, even in retirement. But again, because Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa wanted to be his brother's keeper, he also authorized a grant of 2.5 billion naira last month to also aid the payment of retirees from local government council. He also did exactly the same thing to the state pension board, the same 2.5 billion. The payment of local council pensioners is not the responsibility of the state. It is the responsibility of the federal government of Nigeria. So if arrears are not paid to local government council workers, it is the responsibility of Buhari administration and not that of Okowa. But we understand the fact that they are Deltans, and because they are Deltans, we should do everything humanly possible to elevate their sufferings, which is why we are doing what we are doing. And I am told that there's a quote rendered to be said by me that I had endorsed or had said that the APC governorship candidate, Omo-Agege, will be the next governor of the state. How can I put on a gear of PDP and then go to talk about APC being the governor, no governor? And I recall very well that I stated very clearly, and I like to be quoted again. I recognize the fact that Senator Omo-Agege is the Deputy Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And therefore, one will expect that he will have been able to attract so many dividends of democracy to this state. I haven't been able to see that. As a Deputy Senate President, will we be proud that we have a Delta who is a Deputy Senate President? And I had cause to interact with him. That's it. The best you can do for the people of Delta State, that in fact even traverses the area under which you represent, is to ensure that the dualization of Sapele to Agbo sees the light of day. And I recall very well that that dualization was approved by the Jonathan administration. It is so sad that even 7 years after Buhari's administration came into power, that road is still a complete disaster as we speak. I had to traverse that road just 2 days ago, and I'm in a shock as a Delta.